Okay, I'm back. Hopefully this goes better than the last time. I've reshuffled a couple of things so that hopefully my setup still works. Hello to my one viewer. If you can let me know whether everything's working. You can see the video, the audio. Oh fuck, this is not where I want to be. Awesome, thanks for letting me know. I did not want to be in Nocron the Eternal City. I want to go somewhere else. This is rather unfortunate. Three viewers. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a nice evening, or morning, or day, wherever you are. This is my third attempt to stream this game today. I'm hoping it actually works. And if not, I'll be playing by myself later. I mean, that's clearly an enemy. Probably a boss. Oh, he's tough. He's tough. Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of these guys. alive. Oh man. Is it worth it to keep going back to that guy? Doesn't seem like it. Man, this is really not the belfry I intended to activate. Should I fight him again? That one is far Missoula. Okay, I'll go fight him maybe a couple more times. We'll see. See how it goes. I mean, I don't have that many souls left there, just like 4,000, but let's see. I know I can beat him, but he does have a couple of moves that were not what I was used to. Maybe I should gear up for the fight. Let's see. Okay, I can leave my horn bow on for now. Let's see. Both of these give me a heavy load. I mean, it'd be super nice to get some poison off of him. So he's a rune arc too. I have a decent number of them. Might be worth it. Did that give me more equipment load? It did give me more equipment load. I can't summon him here. Barnacles! Barnacles! As a great crab once said. isn't going accordingly. Wow, what a waste of a rune arc. Okay, I'll find him another time. I think for now, what I'll do is, yeah, let's change my clothes. I'm gonna teleport over here to fight a boss. Turtle Pope is sleeping.
Greetings. Do you possess any? So then I would like to. Concerning the miracle of this Church of Vows. Radagon once cleansed, repented his territorial. The order of the Erd Tree and the fate of the moon were conjoined. This miracle blesses the church, and so you need to restore.
Gotcha.
My faith to the miracle, and this time, if you would, I hope that you.
I know there's a boss that spawns here. Should be fairly easy to fight. Boss. Anybody know how to get this boss to spawn? Maybe I'll just rest a couple more times. Oh, there we go. Oh, what the hell? He throws his sword. Whoa. That ass. Holy crap. He looks pretty cool too. What? This... Where is he? Just rest one more time just in case. That guy's tough. Might take me a few tries to beat this guy. Okay. Oh man. If the turtle pope is there, this guy doesn't spawn. So you have to just check if the pope is there. He's there. Let's go this way a little bit. Okay. Why are all the churches in this game just worn down and obviously not functioning? Yeah, nope, he's not gonna spawn now. Yep, he's gonna spawn now. Whoa, that's so much damage. Shit. That's such a cheap move. What the hell? The music for this fight is really cool. Pope is still there. What a weirdly hard boss. Dude. It's annoying that I have to do this every single time just to fight him. Maybe it'd be better to equip some fire grease instead. What the hell? Oh, this guy's so tough. Would it be worth it just to rest and pass the time twice and then I know for sure that he's going to be there? Do I have to go inside the church every single time? I wonder. Oh my god. attacking at the worst times. Okay, but we're making progress. Might need to make some more fire grease. I mean, I'll try out all my greases on him. See what works best. Not what I meant to do. Okay, but it might speed up the process. Turtle Pope is there. Still there. Turtle Pope is not there. Okay. Let's do this. This. And go. Oh, what? How did I get caught by that? That's so ridiculous. Where does health bar go? That's so ridiculous. Well, I'm all out of fire grease, so time to try something else. And also... maybe I should use some other buffs as well. We'll see. Yeah, why not? But I want to coat my ornament in Scarlet Rot. Blood would be good. If I can hit him enough times. Okay, let's go with blood for now. Shit. No! Come on! Okay, at least I'll go far away and I can heal. Jesus! Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Dappled cured meat. Okay, I'll get some more of that. If I can craft it. Hopefully I can. Hopefully all my cookbooks are up to date. Yeah, okay, hold on. How much can I make? I can make 2. Why can I only make 2? Because I need 5 of those and 5 of those. Okay. Might as well make 2. Blood grease, don't need to make. Okay. Hello to my 4 viewers. I think that's the most I've had so far. If you guys have any questions, if you're fans of the channel and want to ask anything, please feel free to do so. Although I can't guarantee that I'll be able to answer with what's going on in the game. Okay, awesome. No, come on. Not going well so far. God damn it. Oh, that's a waste of that dappled thing that I freaking made. Good God. That was a bad run. In a couple runs, I might even end up using a rune arc. Turtle Blob is still there. I'm thinking actually I'll just do... should I do a couple more runs without any equipment? I mean, regardless, I should do this on. And that. Okay. What I'll do is I'll do a blood grease. But I won't use my cured meat just yet. No, how? Are you serious? God damn it. He's so freaking strong. Oh yeah. This is ridiculous. But I think I'm on the right track. I could probably make a couple more blood grease. And then, let's see how many more I can make actually. Oh yeah, I can make a ton more. And it's definitely pretty helpful. Oh no, the turtle pope is still there. I don't think it works like this. I think I need to actually get up and go to the church for it to register. Yeah, see, he's still there. Go. The range on that is just crazy. It's really difficult to just outrun him and heal. Ah, man. This is a tough fight, but I'm enjoying it, surprisingly. A lot of the time I get frustrated. I mean, so far, a lot of the bosses in the game have been, like, pretty easy for me. I mean, in the early game, it was pretty hard. And there were some that I took, like, 50 tries for. But so far, it hasn't been too tough. And then... So, yeah, so I've been pretty used to, like, being able to beat bosses on, like, 2 or 3 tries. But this one, holy crap. Now get up and make some blood grease. Still there. 41. No, I'll make 4. The blood grease has been working pretty well. Why am I not moving? What the hell? Jesus. Bad run. Very bad run. Oh god. Is this torment? Streaming this game must be very different, especially if you get stuck on this, something like this. It seems like this guy spawns every other day, so you gotta see, he's not there. And then every other day the turtle pup leaves to probably sleep or do whatever he does on a normal day. What the hell? Where did my blood grease go? What? Does that happen? It's annoying because I'm trying to get the blood grease to proc. There we go. Oh, that's bad. Oh! Come on, get me out of here. No, come on, man. Gotta get better at dodging that. Oof. Yes! Fucking finally! What did I get for that? Probably jack shit. 6,000? That's pretty terrible. Meat Peddler's Bell Bearing? Jeez, man, this game does not know how to make proportionate rewards for how much work you did. Let's get some equipment. Where's my bow? Where's my bow? There's my bow. Feels kind of stupid to just immediately go to this place right after getting a bell bearing. I should probably gather some more things, more quest relevant things, and then come back. But it is what it is. Where's the Meat Peddler's bell bearing? I could buy another rune arc. Lump of flesh? What is this for? Where's the bell bearing stuff? Is it this? Smithing stone tubes? Well, that just feels like a huge waste. Now we're going to Karya Manor, which I can hopefully take care of now. fletched magic bone arrows. Who is texting me? Trapped. Okay, I saw your question. 1 second. Hi, Nexus. Is there anything you left out you wanted to say in your Neumann's History and Origin of Consciousness series? Great question. Yeah, okay, well, one thing that comes to mind, I could probably expand upon a few different things, but one thing that came to mind when you asked that was the fact that in the last episode of my series, there was actually, I might have put this in the comments, but there was actually a kind of disagreement between what Neumann was saying and what I had learned from depth psychology. Because he depicted, well, first of all, he depicted the story of Osiris and Horus as though Isis and not Anubis, Set were allies for some reason, but that's not really true of the story. But he was trying to make a broader psychological point about how the shadow and the anima are often allied to each other. But that's a bit of a like conditional fact, let's say. They can be allied to each other. They can even be synonymous with each other, depending on how conscious or unconscious you are of your feminine side. But it would probably be more accurate to say, that they're separate entities, which can be aligned, but they can also counteract each other. Or, the anima can counteract the negative effects of the shadow, or make it easier to integrate the shadow. So that's one thing. Another is that I probably should have told people that it makes sense to read the book from the middle, like after part 1, essentially. No, there's part 1, part 2, part 3. So basically part 4. You should read part 4 first, because that just explains the psychology of everything he's talking about. And then you can go back and read the mythology. Because the mythological part is kind of like, he's just listing out pretty much examples of mythology and speaking in a way that's kind of unclear. And then when you get to that 4th part, he clarifies everything. He's like, okay, this is what I actually meant. So yeah, I definitely want to go back to that series and discuss some more stuff about the book, because it would be worth going back and updating people. But yeah, I definitely do want to go back and discuss that some more, because it's a really cool book. And one that has a lot of richness to it. And I could really expand the series a lot. but I could also, you know, I tried to simplify things for the sake of the viewer, but you know, maybe people would enjoy a more detailed look at what Neumann is saying, as well as like a deeper understanding of the examples he brings up. I mean, it's also I also think that it's a useful book for potentially for treating schizophrenia. Excuse me, for treating schizophrenia because it gives you it's pretty much a guide. Oh, what the freaking hell! Was not expecting that at all. But it is like a guide on how to create an ego. You know, like how the ego develops through the lifespan. So in that sense, because people with schizophrenia are very often egoless, so it might be useful to to explain how the book can be used as one way to potentially treat schizophrenia. But yeah, I definitely do want to go back to the series. I definitely want to go back to the book itself and read it again, especially now that I can read a lot faster with the tech that I have. And that might bring out some new aspects of the book. I've noticed that books like this, every time you read them, something new kind of pops out. It would be good to get that refreshing experience. Okay, where am I going? Is that open from this side? Classic Dark Souls. Oh, it's a bloodstain. But yeah, do you have any thoughts? Or is there a specific thing that you might have thought that I would have said in response to your question? Ice Crest Shield, cool. Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh yeah, there's something else. Oh god. I thought the series was great. Thanks. Awesome. Thank you. Because the original source too vague to understand. Nice to have clarification. Personally, I would like to know your thoughts on the implications of the theory. Implications. Well, it does explain. So the book is called The Origins of Consciousness. So it does kind of explain how consciousness might arise at the individual level, And that's a useful thing to know if you're trying to understand understand the origins of consciousness in and of itself. What I mean by that is because if you think about the fact that humans weren't always conscious, we have to wonder what caused us to be conscious. And so the book is definitely useful in that regard. Other implications. Let's think. Yeah, I mean, it does give us like an archetypal understanding of how the archetypes themselves interact to produce consciousness and to build up consciousness and to build up the ego. So knowing that will be useful for treating certain mental illnesses that are characterized by a lack of ego. I mean, I don't want to say that the lack of an ego in and of itself is a mental illness. It's like it is in the context of today's society where everybody is driven by egos, and we need to have an ego in order to, like, you know, be productive at work, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's just the reality of the society and the world that we live in. So in that sense, understanding the theory is pretty useful for building up your consciousness. And I thought it was clear of that. Yeah, but I'm glad you thought I did a good job of explaining it. I was questioning whether I did a good job or not. Oh, I think the stream is about to die. Oh, the stream died. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. That keeps happening for some reason, and I'm not sure why. I might either need to restart or just kind of stop for now, for today. That's annoying. Now, it's funny how the second I have like such a high number of viewers, that's when the stream goes out and nobody can see my game. And I may be in the minority here, but yeah, like you said, more depth would be wonderful. Yeah, I'd definitely love to. But still, your series is what got me into studying consciousness, so thanks, bro. Yeah, no, yeah, that's awesome to hear that. I mean, do you study consciousness? So you study consciousness, like, you study psychology or philosophy of consciousness? Yeah, I know this stream is dead. I don't know. This happened 3 times today already, and I'm not sure what I should do to fix it. Maybe I capture card. I don't know exactly what's going on. I mean, yeah, the capture card, the volume gave out, and then that gave out. Ugh, so annoying. Right when I get 5 viewers. God damn it. Okay. I'm just going to find a safe place to rest, or to just chill until I can get this fixed. Actually, the site of grace would be good as long as I don't rest by it. But yeah, I definitely do want to go into more depth. I might end up remaking the series with more depth, but I really got to get good at the skill of like saying a lot with a little, because I can just keep elaborating and elaborating, but like it's possible that what I'm saying through my attempts to elaborate is not packing the most punch for each kind of word that I'm using. I study chem, but your channel is a gem. Thank you so much. Awesome. Cool. You study chem? I'm really interested in chemistry as well. I actually tutor chemistry at university level, like first year, second year university level, and I was really into my chemistry classes when I was taking them. Love the subject, and I wish I could study it some more. I mean, I definitely will, like, just for intellectual sake, but probably not professionally, or not, in school. Okay, let me see what I can do about this stream. I'll go back to where I started. Okay. Unplug this for a second. Yeah, sorry to my viewers. If anybody just joined, I was streaming Elden Ring, and then for some reason the stream itself stopped. I've only been streaming for an hour too. It's annoying. That's hot. Fans are working. Man, I don't want to redo all the work I just did in this game, but I might have to. Why is this corner visible? Yeah, but I mean, to study consciousness, the thing that itself makes other things studyable really does open your mind. And I mean, it's a very puzzling mystery how it's possible to be conscious. And really, none of these origins of consciousness books that I've discussed, and I own three books with the title, or somewhere in the title, the origins of consciousness, origins and history of consciousness, origins of consciousness in the breakdown of the bicameral mind, and the origins of consciousness as a subtitle for the book, Other Minds. I think it's a subtitle. You guys still can't see anything. Oh, come on. It's definitely my streaming PC that's causing the problem. Okay, so the game itself and my laptop, gaming laptop, are not the problem. It's the computer. Okay, what happens if I... Let's move this temporarily. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's back. That was weird. So I just gotta activate and then deactivate. Then up Elden Ring again. Very strange. Yeah, I'm not sure what causes the stream to go out. But that's happened 3 times. I don't know if it's the fact that my PC is just not strong enough to encode the video. And it's just giving out because it's too much to handle. Or if it's my capture card that's dying on me. I really hope I spawn in the same place. My hair looks really weird in this, with the green screen behind me. Hello to my 4 viewers. If any of you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them if I can. But otherwise, I'll be playing this game. Now I just have 1 viewer. Get some power to my PC. There we go. Much better. Why isn't my game working? Oh, there. Thanks. You mean for the stream or for my vid channel? For the channel, I agree. For the stream, it's been pretty low quality so far. But, yeah, no worries. I mean, like, a channel like mine will take a long time to accumulate views. Like, Academy of Ideas, I don't know if you know him. Probably. He's pretty big into Jung and stuff. Like, some of his... Like, I remember his channel going up. And he had, like, such a tiny amount of views and a tiny amount of subscribers. But, like, over time, his older videos got more and more popular. And that's how he eventually became really popular. So, the longer my videos stay up on YouTube and the more people find them, the more, you know, traction my channel will get. So, I just gotta play the long game. Also, I do have a very specific audience. My girlfriend described it as nerds that are too lazy to read. And yeah, that kind of makes sense. Even I'm pretty lazy to read these days. Blah, blah. I feel like using a rune arc. Just to give me some more survivability. Oh. Well, that was a complete waste. Hello, my 3 viewers. I'll repeat what I said before. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. Oh, that's good. Should use that more. Hey, how's it going? Smithing stone 4. Any ideas on how to get up there? Fake wall. Nope. It might be something really obvious that I'm just missing. It happens a lot when I play this game. I'm not sure. Nexus in the Nexus. Wait, I want to try my thing on this guy. Oh, for a second I thought my game was crashing again. Nope, just went through and beat the boss. They teleport there. To that spot? Okay. I'll hopefully teleport there at some point. Not here. Group ahead and then be wary of ranged battle. Why does it say not here? Might as well go explore it. We'll try jumping in a second. Ooh. Nice. Sword of Night and Flame goes by. Should I jump onto that? I don't want to climb back up here. Who drew that? Huh? Oh, there he is. Getting a lot of smithing stones from this area. Ah, screw it. I'll just teleport back up. Ah! Is there anything over here? Oh, okay. Cool. Sword of Night and Flame. Cool. We'll see what that is like. Don't have enough dex. No, I don't have enough int and faith. That's a crazy sword though. Like if you're using a mixed int dex faith build, that would be super good. Let's see what it looks like. It looks pretty cool too. Nice. Okay. Hello, my 5 viewers. That's close to the most I've had all day. Thank you for viewing. This probably isn't super entertaining. But I don't think the quality is particularly great. Hit me, hit me. I don't know why the guard counter didn't work there. Ooh. Let's check those out. Rhea Lucaria. Is this them? Oh, there we go. Meh. Not great. These are pretty good. Damage. God, there's so many. Nice. Do I want to go back there again? Okay, I'll come back this way. Hopefully whatever I need is up here. If any of you guys have questions about any of the things I talk about on my channel or anything else, feel free to ask. Don't want to activate that just yet. Oh, nice. Lots of less nice. This wolf has a much cooler design than the normal wolves. It gives you the same crappy loot, though. Rimmed crystal bud. Wonder what that's for. There's probably gonna be another wolf around here somewhere. Herba. Is that a pumpkin head? Oh, there's so many. Ah. This area is pretty big. I wasn't expecting so much in this small little corner. Oh, it's a freaking giant, not just a pumpkin head. I got the perfect recipe for this guy. Yeah. Okay, let's go back. Anything else here? I mean, he's already sleeping, so... Fall asleep? Why aren't you falling asleep? Why aren't you falling asleep? Oh, there you go. Okay, that was not worth it. Jeez. Did not think I would get caught by that. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I can't reach his head. God damn it. There we go. Nicely done, gentlemen. Ooh, blue item. Oh, nice. Maybe I should have rested. Which one? I swear I hear a beetle. It's up. Well played. Did I miss the loot from this guy? 5. Whoa. Oh man, there's a whole way to get down there. Okay, gotta remember to come back here once I find a save point. Is this a boss arena? Oh, great. I can't use my horse? Somehow still alive. Oh man. Am I out of flasks? Oh, I literally am. Oh man. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not. Ah! God damn it. I wasted too much time with trying to get my shit together. Yeah, get me at that stake of America, please. I'm surprised there even is one here. Bloody waste of a rune arc. Oh, come on. What you doing now? Oh, same shit. Oh, but a lot more. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Just one hits me with that? Should I blood grease it? Sure, why not? Oh, are you kidding me? I didn't grab the... Oh, I did. Okay. Hopefully that counts. Yeah, perfect. Okay, well that was a waste of a blood grease, but I probably don't need it. Oh, come on. It's a pretty fun boss fight, though. I gotta take her to her other side, because I keep attacking from the side where her axe is. But if I stick to the other side, that might protect me some more. Not a good start. Nice. Ashes of War, Loretta Slash. Oh man, that looks so good. Wish I could use it. So many notes, but... Hidden path ahead. Why is it always not here? Praise the stone. Except still no item. Okay. Oh, there was a site of grace right there. Perfect. Huh, I can use my horse here. Have I been up here? Don't believe I have. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check out those things that I missed previously. I see a question, but I'll address it as soon as I... Okay, that was probably the wrong way to do that, but it worked out. Okay, is this a safe place? Is this a safe space? Okay, looks like it. In your why, you definitely have free will video, you said that Sabina Hausfelder's argument of determinism, knowing the initial conditions of any particles will mean that you know its consequences, supports your position of free will more than discredits it. I didn't really understand why, so can you please explain again? I understand your argument that experience... What the hell's going on? This guy's trying to attack me. I understand that your argument that experience and the property of the psyche, it is not a materialistic property, and I also understand the psyche may or may not be a spiritual dimension, but I still don't understand your position clearly. Yeah, awesome. I love talking about this. So the idea that determinism supports free will more so than it doesn't. So this is because... Okay, so let's first posit what it is to, to be in a deterministic universe that's kind of out of our control. So everything that's going to happen, everything that I'm going to do is already determined because the particles in my body are just going to go the way particles go according to the laws that govern the motion of particles, okay? That's the idea. That's the idea behind the non-free will. Okay, so even like this character moving around on the screen, the way it's moving around, the things that's happening, that was all predetermined 30 seconds ago by the state of the particles in my brain and in my hands and, so on and so forth, and the computer even. Okay, so what I'm trying to show you, what I'm trying to show people is what happens to an entity that knows the laws of physics. Okay, so we're conscious, we're capable of consciousness, and we're capable of being conscious of the laws of physics. What does it mean to know the laws of physics? Well, it means that I can write down how particles move using these symbols, and those symbols only make sense when my brain interprets them. Okay, so that's one thing. the symbols only exist in relation to my psyche, and they only make sense in relation to my psyche. Otherwise, they kind of are just, you know, scribbles on a piece of paper. Okay, so what does it mean to actually know the laws of physics? Knowing the laws of physics allows you to manipulate them. It allows you to subvert them. Knowing the laws of physics gives you free will in that particular domain. I gotta argue that free will is domain specific, so like, where your consciousness is and what you're conscious of determines where your free will be, or how much free will you have per domain. So, for example, if I don't know anything about computer science or like programming, my free will to program is limited. But if I am conscious of it, I've gained free will in order to do something. So being conscious of the laws of physics... Oh, this looks like a tough boy. No arrows. Great. I might need a second to finish this guy off. Or for him to finish me off. Nope. Oh, come on. I know that, like, hitting R1 helps when you're stuck in here. Nice. Okay, let me get back to what I was saying. Hopefully you're following so far. Hi there, watch me do stuff. Nice to see you again. Okay, so... knowing the laws of physics allows you to manipulate the laws of physics. So things are impossible insofar as you don't know the laws of physics. If you don't know how particles work, there's a kind of barrier between you and your ability to influence particles. But once you codify it into a law that your psyche can interpret and understand, you've now gained free will. So what's a good example of this? Well, are nuclear bombs just naturally occurring phenomena? No, they occur when we've understood and integrated the laws of physics. So once the laws of physics become known to our consciousness, we gain free will and we gain the capacity to do things that don't just occur naturally, you know? My understanding of free will is not... wish there was a way to get back up there. My understanding of free will is not a physical phenomenon. It's related to physical phenomena, but it's in and of itself is not physical. It's psychic. It's a psychic experience. And so it's the psyche that gives you free will because it's the psyche that's capable of being conscious of things. Now, that's actually not the extent of it. I also believe that we have free will, even of things that we aren't directly conscious of. It's just a matter of whether our psyches are conscious of them, if that makes sense. Like, our psyches have the information. And so if our psyches have the information that's equivalent to consciousness, even if we don't know it explicitly, we still have free will in that domain. In fact, we would have multiple free wills. But that's kind of getting besides the point. To address your point more specifically, it's our knowledge of the laws of physics that gives us the capacity to change the laws of physics. Not change the laws of physics, but to subvert them, let's say. So things that would have happened naturally according to the laws of physics, now we can kind of redirect them. Sorry, not thinking totally clearly while playing. I think I'll just do what I did before. Nice. Okay. I went this way, right? Yeah, I went this way. Pretty much explored everything that's there. Yeah. Does that clarify? Free will means you can walk through walls. Does it? Dead end. Why would they put a fucking dead end here? God damn it. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. I think I like Sabine a lot. She explains things really well, but she does the thing that a lot of smart people do. Really smart people do. They convince themselves that because they're smart, they're necessarily knowledgeable about every subject. And that's especially possible with physics, because when you study particles, you can easily convince yourself that by studying the fundamental particles, you're understanding everything, because if everything's made of particles and you've understood particles, well, doesn't that more or less imply that fuck, I have to fight this guy again. Doesn't that more or less imply that you understand everything? And I think the answer to that is definitely not. You don't understand everything just because you understand particles. So... Oh, no, I hadn't. I forgot to do that. I remember a few viewers gave me different suggestions last time. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for reminding me again, though. Hopefully I can remember this time. Like, a couple of viewers, like, suggested, like, music and other videos to watch, and I checked a lot of them out, but I think I forgot to do yours of Terminal Lucidity. Yeah, the Young to Live by Terminal Lucidity. But yeah, I gotta check that out. The videos are really long. Okay. I'm pretty sure I checked this area mostly out. But yeah, to get back on the free will thing, and get back on Sabine, yeah. So by understanding particle physics, you can easily come to the conclusion that you've understood everything, but really you haven't, because as things emerge from underlying physical laws, those things gain new properties. They're not merely just the particles that compose them. Something different happens as a result of emergent properties. And so you really can't claim to understand everything just by understanding particle physics. Not at all. And to keep talking about free will, what's another good point? Yeah, so if something is deterministic, and there's a conscious entity in the universe that's capable of perceiving that determinism. Made another one yesterday, it was about 3 hours. A little hard. Yeah, I saw that actually. I saw them upload a new video, but I didn't check it out. But it was nice that they uploaded, because I think they've taken a break for a while. Couldn't it be said that you gaining knowledge of physics in the first place is because of deterministic particles, and therefore what you do afterwards is cause of deterministic particles again? Yeah, okay, so this is an interesting point. Like, if something in the past caused you to do something in the future, is that the same as not having free will? Because let's say you didn't have control over, for instance, whether, like, so for example, you learn about physics from school, but you didn't choose to go to school, you just kind of learned it in school. So isn't it like accurate to say that by having gone to school and just being exposed to particle physics, that's what's causing you to change things in the future? And how I responded is that I defined free will very clearly, not in terms of the ability to change the past, because like a bunch of things would have happened to you that are completely out of your control, and they may like influence what you do in the future. So in a sense, cause them. But how I define free will is not the ability to have influenced the past. It's the ability to influence the future. So from now on, do I have free will? What's so to say? So like, yeah, okay. So I gain understanding about the laws of physics, okay. And then does that cause me, for example, to create a nuclear bomb? Well, not necessarily, because you either create a nuclear bomb or you don't create a nuclear bomb. You have to use your will to force yourself to do that thing. It's not like it just happens automatically because you learned the laws of physics. You've learned the laws of physics, and now you need to exert your will on the information that you have in order to exert your free will. So it's not... So willing and choosing your will are different things. And the question of whether you have free will is better posed as a question of whether your will is capable of acting in the universe in a way that is distinct from just letting the laws of the universe play out naturally. You can subvert the laws of the universe because you're conscious of the laws of the universe. And so anything that's, let's say, you want to do, you won't necessarily do, but you have the will. You have the free will to pursue it, if that makes sense. Because, yeah, like, I often hear that argument from determinism, and I'll elaborate more on that, because that's what I hear a lot. I hear that argument from determinism being that, well, if, like, something caused me, so, you know, what's a will? What's a good example of something that could, Here, let me just... Okay, let's say, like, I want to get into a relationship. Let's say I'm single right now, and I want to get into a relationship. Okay, so what a person who doesn't believe in free will might... okay, nice. Might argue that you didn't choose that desire, right? Like, it's just inherently in our biology to want to pursue relationships. We're social creatures, and also we need to reproduce, and so it makes sense for me naturally to just want a wife. So that's not something I picked, right? Like, that's not, like, that's just kind of like in my genes, and so I don't have free will. What I would say is that it actually doesn't matter, because that's a will, the will to have a relationship. The question is whether or not you're free to pursue that will. And you are free to pursue it, but it doesn't mean that you necessarily will gain it. So there's a difference between exerting your will to attain something and actually attaining it. Because there's no guarantee that... Are these enemies, or are they just neutral jars? Okay, I think they're neutral. Nope, they're enemies. Couldn't walk on for some reason. But now you all die. But does that kind of make sense? Like whether the real kind of show that this idea is correct is that you can will a lot of things, but it doesn't mean that you necessarily will gain them. But it's not like what caused you to gain them was just because of some arbitrary event in the past that has influenced the matter in your body in a particular direction. What has determined whether you're going to get it is whether or not your will is capable of overcoming the potential barriers that will hinder you. So there could be any number of things. I should use pots more. There could be any number of things that hinder your ability to do something. And a really strong will keep attempting it, even if those hindrances are very big. So that's how you know that there's such a thing as free will, because it's possible to accomplish things, but it's also possible to fail at things. And what determines whether you succeed or not isn't just your will, but if you have more will, if you have a stronger will, if you exert your free will for a longer duration, you're more likely to attain those things. It's not just like something in the past caused you to do it. You also have to push yourself to do it. Another example. Let's take another example. Imagine like you come up with some kind of invention. Okay? I actually described that with my knowledge of psychology as just being a rather spontaneous event. Like, so you're just sitting around and then suddenly you have a flash of inspiration. If you know more about psychology and you know more about like the dynamics of the left and right hemisphere, that actually isn't a passive process, but it feels like a passive process. So let's just treat it as a passive process for now. So you're just hit with a flash of inspiration, and you like a new invention or an idea for a new invention comes to your mind. Okay, so what past events could have contributed to that flash of inspiration? Well, you could have like seen a commercial or something. You could have just gained bits and pieces of information, bits and pieces of inspiration from various sources. So maybe you saw something on TV or you saw something on the internet, and that went into your mind, and when that was in your mind kind of just mixed around those contents together and eventually produced this idea, this new invention. Okay, so that happened automatically, right? So that means no free will was involved, because it just kind of happened that invention came to your mind. Okay, but there's a difference between just being inspired and actually pursuing that inspiration. Because now you have to put the invention together. If you really want to chase after it, you have to push yourself to get it. Just because you had the idea, that isn't just going to cause you to pursue the idea. You have to keep pushing yourself constantly in the future. So that's why I define free will, and not as the ability to influence the past, but the ability to influence the future. Much in the past is out of your control, but you do have the ability and the capacity to influence your future. Okay, so you can choose to want what you desire, but you cannot choose what you desire. You can choose to want what you desire, but you cannot choose what you desire. I think at a fundamental level, you can't choose what you desire, but also you can choose what you desire. And you have to be able to choose what you desire, because yeah, so I hear this a lot, actually. Like, you can't man can will what he wants. No, man can want what he wills, but he can't will what he wills. Something like that. It's an Arthur Schopenhauer quote, so if anybody knows it, or if anybody wants to Google it and find out what it is, that would be helpful. But I actually disagree with this notion. It's actually psychologically very easy to show that you can change what you desire. So, for example, if you're, I don't know, if you're somebody who just has the desire to murder, like it's just in me, like I just want to kill so badly, you can choose to not want to do that, and you can actually change your mind so that that desire is weaker. Okay, I'm getting wrecked by this jar guy, and there's two of them. But, come on, get over here. So does that make sense? Does that kind of explain what I was trying to get at? You can definitely you can like change your desires. And it's actually just a matter of Pavlovian conditioning, surprisingly enough. It's a matter of... Oh, more jars. It's a matter of training your mind to want something that it doesn't normally want. Like, I could train my dog to... he hates, like, the sound of, like, pots banging, but I can train him to like that by rewarding him every time he hears it, so that he actually starts to like it. And you can actually do that to yourself. You can train yourself to like things that you don't ordinarily like. So yeah, the more knowledge you have, the more conscious you are of the laws of the universe, not just the laws of physics, but like things like Pavlovian conditioning. A lot of like ideas in psychology would also, in a sense, amount to giving you free will. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Free will is merely changing timelines within the multiverse. Actually, that's an interesting point. I wouldn't say it's... Well, it could be that, because I don't know whether the multiverse is true or not. Like, the idea of the multiverse is true or not. But what I can say is that... Where should I go? I think that's some good exploring. Probably... Could probably head back here now. The other timeline is still there. Okay, yeah, so this depends. Okay, so yeah. So this is actually kind of a caveat on my theory. If the theory of the multiverse is true, my idea about free will is wrong. Okay? But here are the caveats. So, but that in and of itself is questionable, because we don't know whether the multiverse is true or not. And it's a very big leap of faith to believe it. You know. It's a good idea. And it's very interesting. And people are really buying it these days. But like you gotta think about it. Like, is it really reasonable to believe in such a thing as the multiverse? I would say that you would have to take it on faith, but it could still be true. Yeah, that deer just missed both of my sword swings. I'll let him live. Man, I hate picking up Roa food because there's just so much in this fucking game. Merchant. I hear something. Oh, what the f... Is that a dragon? Bicamerous Mind or Janus? I'm not sure what you meant there, or what you're trying to say. But yeah, so if the multiverse is true, my theory about free will is wrong. Because my theory about free will is predicated on a particular interpretation of quantum mechanics, and assuming that is true. There's a couple that I think work, but the one that works the most is just the Schrodinger interpretation. A lot of people think that my idea of free will depends on the idea that consciousness influences quantum mechanics, but first of all, I don't believe that. Like, I don't think that's necessarily the case. It could be the case, but I don't think so. But it's also not necessary for my idea of free will. You just need pure Schrodinger, and that'll get you the notion of free will that I've described. But the reason that, excuse me, the reason my idea about free will is contradicted by the multiverse idea is because it's essentially this. Imagine in the present, there are like multiple branching timelines, like multiple. So like there's a timeline in which you're a president, for example. Okay, that's like possible. It might be like a very improbable event, but it's like a timeline that's possible. Free will is the ability to choose that timeline. Okay? So like, whatever you want to be, whatever future you want, you have the ability to choose it. But the odds of the exact future you want coming true are very low because you're also competing with everyone else's free will and with the kind of natural trajectory of the universe. That's why I say free will is quantitative. It's not whether you have it or don't have it. It's a matter of how much you have. And we don't even, as humans, we don't even have that much, but we have a lot more than, let's say, animals. Animals are pretty much governed by their instincts, but they have a psychic experience which gives them some free will. But humans, because we can be conscious of a lot more, we have more free will, but we don't have that much. And you can actually imagine entities that are more advanced than us that would have even more free will. For example, like just the fact, like imagine for whatever reason. Oh, cool! I made it here. Imagine for whatever reason, there was an entity that had like 10 eyes and could actually process it. So like, eyes are very computationally expensive for the brain, because they take a lot of processing power. But you can imagine an entity that has the processing power to have like 10 eyes. That entity would have more free will because it gains more information about the universe and can act on that information. Free will is a consequence of how much information about the universe we have, and consciousness is just a way to condense that information into like specific models. So like the laws of physics are just equations, but I can condense so much of the universe through those equations. Okay, yeah, so a couple comments. Bicameral Mind and Janice. Still don't know what you mean, my friend. And Janice. And Janes? Okay, thank you for the clarification. Cool. The way I understand it, that if the deterministic particles theory is true, that implies the future already exists. But the future, if the future doesn't, then you're right. Yeah, I mean, what about this though? The deterministic particles thing is true, but emergent properties can subvert that. So like new properties that emerge because of the ways particles interact can cause new kind of laws to happen that subvert the fundamental deterministic laws at the bottom. That's what I think, and I think that makes sense. And I think like that shows, because really, if everything was governed by fundamental particles at the lowest level, like emergence wouldn't be a thing. Like because that would mean that all the properties that could exist could already be predicted by the fundamental particles. But there are things that happen in the universe that are not predicted by the fundamental particles. A very simple example is like water and wetness. Like, oh fuck, do I have to go back up there? Man. It's fun exploring this, but like there's so many places where you just go all the way down and then have to teleport back up. But no worries, let's do that right now. So what was I saying? Yeah, and so a really simple experiment you could do, well, actually, it's not that simple, but I'll explain it, is you take a very complicated system and you predict what's going to happen to that system based on just the rules of particles, okay? At the most fundamental level. And if that system does things that you couldn't predict just by using the momentum and positions of every particle, it implies that there are things that transcend the deterministic laws set by the universe. Jesus Christ. I think I'm gonna go this way. Not down to deal with that dragon just yet. I love a good dragon fight, but want to do some exploring. Oh, there's some Windstone Fireflies. The multiverse could just be your mind using the mathematical computation between 0 and 1 as you teleologically is unfolding, trying to interpret the safest outcome in an avoidance of death. Yeah, that's actually pretty much what I think. Like the multiverse is really just the future possibilities that haven't yet occurred. Your mind is picking which of those it wants. Man, this game is just too huge. There's just too much. It's kind of stressful, actually. There's so much, like, and there's so many different directions to go. And then you have to like, keep questioning, have I like checked everything? Have I explored everything? God. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think. 4D makes 2D look 3D. 5D is all possibilities through causality. Wish I knew what you meant. Abraxas. Study Abraxas to get more insight. Okay. Watch me do stuff. That's what bicameral mind theory is. Is it? Not necessarily. I mean, it could be. I mean, I would think that the bicameral mind, in and of itself, is more free will than just normal humans without consciousness or the bicameral mind. Or it should give you more. That's, you know, that's why it's useful. The reason we have psyches is because psyches give us free will. Otherwise, like, would it really be necessary to have a psyche? Wouldn't it make more sense for all of us to just be philosophical zombies? That would seem to me to be way more reasonable, evolutionary wise, than having a psyche. So clearly the psyche has to have some function, and I would argue that that function is to give the organism more free will. Not much free will, but more. And obviously the more complicated your psychic apparatus is, the more free will you should have in theory. Man, oh man. Bicameral mind theory is the idea of thinking other possible timelines. That's not what the theory is in its entirety. That could be something that results from the theory, but the theory itself is obviously, you know, the bicameral mind. Having a bicameral mind, a split psyche, and, you know, hallucinatory gods. Okay, I don't want to be here. I want to go back to where I was, but... Oh, is there an Everjail here? Oh, nice. Okay, we'll do this. But yeah, I love talking about free will. I mean, I've, like, for the past, like... Dang it. That was easy. What if? The constant battle between logic and emotion. Yeah. The what if of A or B. Yeah, I mean, actually, no, yeah, I think in that sense, yeah, the bicameral mind would give you that what if. Because you can choose to not obey the gods. The gods, so to speak. Even though it would probably be very unlikely if you're very unsophisticated psychologically. But it also explains that also, I mean, some conclusions about my idea of free will, or some predictions, are that the more educated you are, and the more intelligent you are, the more information you have in your head, the more free will you should have. What is that? It's a freaking red wolf. Bicameral mind is a step in the evolution of consciousness. Next step is 5D consciousness, being aware of all timelines. I know what you're getting at. In Dune, Paul, can I cross to the other side? When he takes spice, he can see like multiple timelines, and then like it's up to him to like cleave the one that he wants, or like cleave the one that he doesn't want. And that's exactly what I mean. I think everybody in a sense is like that. You can predict the future. You can see multiple futures playing out, and then you can choose to pick a different future. So for example, there's a future in which, I don't know, some unforeseen, well, not unforeseen. The idea is that it's foreseen. Alright, time to fight a wolf. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, this is going... That went terribly. Hi, doggy. Being aware of all timelines. The thing is, I don't know if it's like a linear progression of consciousness. And I feel like that's oversimplified. I think consciousness can go in many different directions. And we can have there's a lot of potential mentalities that we could evolve in the future that are distinct from consciousness, or that are more evolved than consciousness. Still gotta go here. But there's that damn dragon in the way. No arrows. No. No range on this. Bad. Jung was very big on Abraxas, a must research. Yanis is a must research also. Greek mythological psychology. Oh, interesting. Never heard of him. I've heard of Abraxas, and I've read a bit of Abraxas, or like watched some lectures. Yanis or Janus? I feel like it's probably Janus. Okay, that was some good exploring. Time to head back. Roman mythology, Janus was the god of doors, gates, and transitions. Cool. Janus represented the middle ground between both concrete and abstract dualities. That's really cool. Jesus, these guys are everywhere. Dog ahead. Held the key, so to speak, to the metaphorical doors or gateways between what was and what is to come, the liminal space of transitioning out of one period of time into something new. That's so cool. I'm surprised it isn't more well known, because that sounds... I mean, maybe it is less well known because it's kind of a hard concept to understand. So that in and of itself might... might explain why that's not as well known, but yeah, that's really cool. And yeah, pretty much describes exactly what I mean by free will. But it seems to have originated at a much earlier time. Chilling mist. Can't believe you never heard of it. Yeah. I really haven't. Not ringing any bells. Hundreds of videos. We'll check those out. What are your thoughts on martial arts? I would love to learn one. Judo or something. That would be awesome. But they're super cool. Yeah, I definitely love to learn martial art. Good for your mind, not just your, athleticism, and not just your self-defense skills. What are your thoughts on martial arts? I can't offer that much since I'm not super familiar. I mean, culturally, they're very significant. And that fascinates me a lot. The way different martial arts appear in different cultures. And the kind of warrior tradition that's attached to different cultures. Okay, I might pop some runes and level up, because I don't want to just hold on to these. 5,000 sounds good. Need some more. Almost just enough. Man, I'm skeptical about building more faith because dexterity increases that damage by a little bit. Endurance is always good. It's always nice to have more equipment load. Vigor is always good. Okay, we'll do faith. Have I gone down here? I think I have. This game is so awesome. There's just a dragon walking around out there. Oh, hi.
Oh, again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Rena when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation. No reason in particular thou claimest. Intriguing. Then mayhaps fate hath steered thee to this reunion. Wilt thou enter into my service? I am the witch Rani. I stole death long ago.
That was you?
And search now for the dark path, that I might one day upend the whole of it, and rid the world of all that came before. Well, has that roused thy interest? I see. A choice well made. Thou art a rare sword. Not many would have accepted the offer, but I require as much of those under my command. I anticipate good work from thee. Good. Then there is, in my service, a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blythe. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron,
Okay.
the Eternal City. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find Iji, my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same. Speak with thou needst not indulge them unduly. It hath been a path. Speak thou needst not. It hath been a.
Wait, hold on. How many down there?
Speak with the three who thou needst not. It hath been a.
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Rani has explained everything.
That was quick.
Again, I am Iji, the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Rani's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blythe. I will give you whatever guidance I can, and pray for your success. My apologies for the misleading words of warning. I never imagined that an audience, let alone service to Lady Rani, was in your fate. I, for one, should have seen it, but I did not. Do forgive me, my fellow. Let us give all that we can of ourselves together. Let us give all together.
Okay, that's one. Here's two.
Long time, friend. Blythe. Have you forgotten? Glad to have you in the service of Mistress Rani. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there. I'm going below through the well. See if I can't. Don't keep me waiting.
And who's this? Are you familiar with the five aggregates? What the five aggregates of experience are? Form, feeling, perception, thought, formation, consciousness? That sounds like a great idea. But
you must be Rani's new
not particularly
hireling.
familiar with it.
Yes.
Form, feeling,
yes,
perception,
I've heard all
thought
about
formation,
you.
consciousness.
I am
Interesting.
Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you
The five
kindly
aggregates and
try
awareness.
not to drag us all down with you. I reside in another town. Come and pay me a visit, should you wish to be. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time. But who am I to stand against them? I reside. Come and pay. Should you. If it were up to me, but who am I?
Okay, time to fight the dragon. I'm liking these fireflies because they're very useful. What? What's going on? Huh? Why am I... trapped here. Do I have to go back and talk to Ronnie again? Okay, that's interesting.
I reside. Come and pay me.
Let us give all together.
Allow me to... I shall soon enter my slumber, and it will be some time before I wake. This doll's body is not without its hindrances. Still, I have high hopes for thee. I look forward
Five
to the
aggregates
good
are
news when
the
I
objective,
arise.
and awareness is subjective.
I shall soon end, and it will be... I look forward.
Okay, now I can leave, right? Now I fight a dragon. Time for a dragon fight! Well, that was quick. What would I need to negate that? Where's the site of grace? What? You can cast spells like that? Okay, better craft some torrent food. Collecting fireflies in the middle of the dragon fight. Whoa. Whoa, that was so badass. What? Those things curve around? What? Where'd he go? He just went over here and then disappeared. What the hell? Take out all my rage on these bunnies. Is it still blocked? Just trying to make sure this area is perfectly clear. These eagles aren't dropping as much as they used to. That's more like it.
Well, did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh,
This
you
guy's such a dick.
provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you? Good, good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question. Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it. I expect, Claire. I've no time for it. The only thing I will hear from you is a report of your task's completion. Are we understood? I have enough on my plate. I've no time for the only thing. Are we understood? I have enough.
Yes, shut the hell up. Asshole. Calling me a provincial. Interesting. Why is there a bloodstain here? Oh, nice. It's always good. Kinda cool. Gonna go research flat Earth so I can moog on ballers. Okay. Have fun. Not sure what mooging on ballers is, but you do you. Wondering if I should quit now. Is Kenneth Heights still there? This is my favorite area of the game. So far.
Ah, apologies, mate. But I don't have much to report. I can see bloody Nokron right above
Oh, shut up.
But I'm absolutely
Why are you watching again? I told you to leave and
I
not
tried
come
all
back.
the gateways, to no avail. Perhaps it's time to ask Celibus. I recall that spiteful little rat acting like he knew something. Let's give him a squeeze. Show him just how sharp my teeth are.
What do you say?
I jest. Besides, I should check on some things here. Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything... Leave this place to me. If either of us learns... And if we reach it, Celibus rarely gives a straight answer. First time. Leave this place to me. If either of us learns anything, we tell... And if we reach a dead end, Celibus rarely...
Cool. Where is Nokron? Up there, I'm guessing. Hi there. Evening's going good. Just chilling, playing this. How about you? How's your evening going?
Well, my eyes walk. I take it you've heard of the eternal city of Noxtella. Well, it has a twin, known as Nokron, the other eternal city. After years of expeditions, we've determined the location of Nokron. By going and only, we've failed to find a path leading to the city. Blythe's made a good go of it, but I'm afraid this has him quite stumped. To be honest, I'm not sure where to go from here.
That's not Nokron.
I take it you've well. After years of by going underground, through the well in the
Right,
mist.
you can see it from there. Awesome. Good to know that your evening is going well.
Up above. Only
Awesome.
we've failed Blythe's, to be honest.
Thanks for watching.
Blythe is Lady Rani's stepbrother. Rani's mother.
Any subjects in particular
Queen
that
Nala, approved of him.
particularly
and they
interest you?
played like siblings from childhood. They were always happy to have me tag along. When Lady Rani renounced her flesh and chose the dark path of the Empyrean, Blythe and I swore allegiance as vassals. But none of us will ever forget our earliest days together. Promise to look after Blythe for me, will you? The man is honest to a fault. But fortunately,
Man, there was so much to remember there. Trying to think, what should I do now? One morning, I woke up having finished a dream, and the only thing I could clearly remember from it were the words bicameral mind. Not sure where I had heard it prior. Good chance it came from Westworld. So I looked it up, and you had posted your first video on the topic only a week earlier. A week earlier? You've been watching my channel for that long? That's crazy. Whoa. You might be like one of my first subscribers then. Damn, that's so crazy. Never seen Westworld? Then how could it have entered your mind? Unless your mind just somehow spontaneously produced it. Which would be kind of crazy. Okay, what should I do now? Okay, since I'm gonna go soon, I'm gonna try to maybe fight that dude. Where is he? Yeah, but that's awesome. Thanks for subbing, and thanks for continuing to be a viewer. I'm planning another bicameral mind video. Soon. In the process of writing it. Excuse me, and I hope it's a good one. It's gonna have a different tone than the video so far. Damn, this game is just so cool. Is that Waynedale? Or is that Volcano Manor? Up there. Oh, come on. That sucks. Volcano Manor. Yeah, I see. I might go back there, because I found a teleporter that took me there. And there was a boss that I didn't want to face because they were pretty hard, so I might go back there and face that boss. But for now, is this the Azula one or the... I wish it told me where these were going. Just look at that. Incredible. The last boss was Bell-bearing Knight, but I also faced the dragon that was right in front of Ronnie's Rise, but it disappeared after I got it to half health. If you know where I can find it, so I can finish him off, that would be good to know. How do I do Super Chat? I'm not sure, but if you do, I would appreciate it a lot. But you don't have to. But I'm not sure how to do it either. The signs give vague little hints. I see. The signs? As in... what's a good one to use? Got the magic grease. That might have been kind of dumb, actually. Oh, wait, when I put my... Damn it, that was so stupid. You finish fighting it near the end of Ronnie's quest line. Oh, okay. Yikes. This... Yeah, I faced this knight. You faced this knight in an Everjail, and a few other times, and he's really hard. Especially when he does shit like that you've never seen before. Like, what? Such a weird spell. He like summons a brain that turns into a rock that turns into fire. Oh no. Oh, that. Ah, come on. Damn it. You have to finish fighting, yeah. The sign next to the portals. This night is kind of tough, though. Yeah, definitely. We'll have to super chat, but the options seem unavailable. Your hat channel is a hidden gem. Thank you so much, Kangaroo Caliphate. I've seen your comments, I believe. So yeah, thanks a lot. I hope you're not actually planning on starting a real Kangaroo Caliphate. Or maybe that is a good idea. I think it's supposed to be like a big belly. What is? Oh, the brain thing. The Crucible Knights use their own special dragon spells. You can get rid of them all. All of the Crucible Knights? I've faced 2. I think I've only killed 1 though. The one in the Everjail. I killed that one. Oh man, it's so annoying that I died to that guy. Spent so long fighting. Now so close to killing him. Also, I don't even know what the point of me being here is. Just to show me? I mean, it is incredible. You can get all of their spells. Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, I have one of them. I don't think I even have the faith to use it, though. Kangaroo Caliphate was a joke Uber Boyo had when Jung to Live By was making videos on Jung's book Aeon. Oh, what's the joke? I didn't know that. Not as much to get rid of them. Oh, the only thing here is the night and a nice view. Oh, okay, great. Good to know that I won't be rewarded for my struggle. But I guess I'll take him out anyways. I guess, do I get his spell for killing him? Also, I need to make some new arrows. Fletched. Maybe these will do. I mean, that's an amazing view. Can I sneak up on this guy? Hold on, I have an idea. Let's get some cotton. We'll use that coffin. I'll apply some magic grease. Okay, fingers crossed this ridiculous plan of mine. Let's make another cotton just in case. Yeah, okay. That only lasts so long. Okay, fuck. My plan has failed. This is going terribly so far. Wow. Get me out of here! God damn it. That was a terrible run. It was just a silly joke, like we in the West need to find our way before Australia becomes a kangaroo caliphate and takes over with the kangaroo supremacy. Why a caliphate, though? That's like... It's like they specifically start a new religion and form a caliphate. It's not just that they become a nation, it becomes a religious entity. And they're powered by their sheer religious devotion to conquer all of Australia. I like it, though. We in the West need to get our act together. I wonder what that even comprises, us getting our act together. Or what would that even entail? Like, a kangaroo empire would be significantly less terrifying than a kangaroo caliphate. Okay, let's make another cotton. A couple more. And then let's equip them. I can replace this. Wait, what was that? Oh, glowstone. Oh, what? He turns around anyways? That was pointless. They can't be backstabbed? Okay, well, that's good to know now. Haven't been using my shield much in this fight. No, come on, get me out of there. Fuck, fuck, ah! Are you kidding me? How the hell did that hit me? What? Ah! God. Yes! Ha 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 ha. Do I get a spell? No? Don't get a spell? What the hell? Is there... Did you get something for killing them all? I honestly don't know either, but I believe Western developed countries are ripe for a mental health epidemic. Oh yeah, we're already we're going through that right now. We're so lost and so chaotic. It's kind of fascinating to watch play out, actually. And we're gonna have to figure out things such as mental health, psychology, and such, and suck. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely the main challenge right now. Like, we're so, let's say, psychologically sophisticated, and our health needs have been taken care of to a large extent, in terms of medicine. So now we need to focus on mental health, because spiritually we're just so devoid. Where are we even going? When I look at modern culture, it just seems so soulless, and I mean, that happens. Whenever times are good, relatively speaking. Not obviously these days in particular, but the kind of lifestyle the West has enjoyed for the past 100 years, 100 or 50 years. When the going is good, we tend to become we tend to lose our sense of spirituality because that spirituality. Oh man, I don't know what to do. I'll just go back, I guess. That spirituality was kind of a bulwark. It was a useful thing to have when things were more troubled. Should I go fight this boss? I guess I'm done with this area, Liurnia. I don't know what else to do to progress the quest lines. Actually, I'll go up here a bit. Oh no, wait, that was the wrong area. Did not want to go here in particular. I want to go over here. Just to farm a little bit. But yeah. Like, when times are good, we tend to revert to our more, let's say, instinctual patterns. Because we don't need to rely on our higher spiritual principles because, you know, we're doing good. We don't need to rely on them. But that just leads to this kind of psychic suffering. And also, like, there's so much about the modern world that's just so mentally deteriorating. The whole thing just feels kind of pointless. So yeah, we're definitely having a spiritual, but that kind of devoidness of spirituality, it becomes like the fertile soil for like a new spirituality to emerge. But that new spirituality can be something fucking chaotic, like Nazism or communism, which is what happened. And you can see how those kinds of ideologies as a replacement for our spiritual void can just be completely crazy and chaotic. But you can see why something like Nazism just like grips people really strongly and makes them feel like they have a purpose and like have a destiny that's greater than, you know, themselves. But like obviously it's so insane and malicious. Have you ever read Oliver Sacks' The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat? I know about it. Yeah, I think I know about it. That's the one where like is it Capgras syndrome? Where people like can't recognize man, this place is beautiful. They can't recognize the people they love and legitimately just don't think that, like, they'll see their mom and it'll look exactly like their mom, but for some reason they don't think it's their mom. I think that's the book, unless you're talking about something completely different. Exactly. In the same way, the lack of sanitation in early medieval Europe made the area ripe as a petri dish, our lack of psychological insight and lack of care for the soul makes us ripe for a mental health epidemic. Thus, it is our task to be beacons of sanity. Yeah. Do you mean our task as in, like, specifically the people who are gaining insight into psychology by reading and by, you know, being introspective and actually like exploring the psyche and exploring the depths? Why is it always danger? I love this area. I just love the color palettes in each of the area. They did a really good job, like with the color schemes to make different areas feel distinct. Damn, son of a bitch. Oh shit, there's two of them. Visual agnosia. Oh, I see. Not Capgras syndrome. The inability to recognize objects. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I don't know why I thought it was Capgras. Those guys give a lot of souls. Holy. The case, that book was titled... Sorry, I don't see the... was that of a man with visual agnosia. Nice. Just as normal individuals, sort of. Because not everyone is interested in psychology, but some insight and knowledge of the psyche can help too. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Golden Roa. Bro, why can't I grab this item? Ruler's Mask, Ruler's Robe. Yeah, I'm looking for more Roa. Where do I find Roa? There's some. Nice. Kind of hard to spot it. Man, I just love how huge this game is. It's probably something. There's something around. Oh, am I dead? Of course. Of course. But yeah, there's just something around every corner. Stake of Marika. Hopefully that's closer. Okay, yeah, I think I'll... I don't know if I want to stay in this area much longer. That's not what I meant to do. Have you been to the top of this? See, the thing is, like, the chat, there's like this weird heart symbol, and it's like making me hard to see the last word. Have you been to the top of this hill yet? I think it's a hill. No, I haven't. I came to this area a while ago, but then I thought it was a high level area, so I was like, okay, peace out. I'll go somewhere else for a while. But now I'm back, just because I don't know what else to do. But no, I haven't been to the top yet. I fought the dragon that's here. Same thing, actually. Now that I remember, now that I think about it. I fought the dragon to like halfway, and then it just disappeared. Ah, look at all this nice... Oh, cave. Just grab all the goodies. Golden Firefly? There's a neat little dungeon on the other side of that shallow lake. Oh, perfect. I just found it. Oh, look at all this golden Roa. Perfect. This is all the stuff that I need for being able to survive. Oh, God. A dog! I love dogs. Sage's Cave. Cool. Oh, do you know where I can get a lantern? Actually, that's something I need to do. Because I didn't know that you could get one. Yeah, see, I don't want to go in here with that one. I've been using my torch. Hold on, let's see. Maybe one of these merchants. Maybe this merchant has... Oh, I can't teleport from here. Oh, I see, yeah. Well, I mean, I fought the dragon near, like, the bottom of the hill. Oh, more Roa? How could I not loot it? Blood Rose. Okay, let me get out of combat, and I'm gonna go visit some merchant to see if I can get a... Okay, maybe the Weeping Peninsula guy has some.
Back unusual this.
Oh, there we go. My memory was correct. Zweihänder. Es gibt ein Zweihänder hier. Cool. I missed this place. Probably visually the least appealing place, but... Merchant in the southwest of Liurnia. Oh, maybe he has one too. See, I want to go here, because this is the start, like the very starting area, but I accidentally used the wrong portals. Oh well. Thanks, though. Thanks for letting me know. How do I switch this out? Yeah, okay. Seems to be a substantial delay. Yeah, I know. But in my last stream, there wasn't a huge delay. I don't know what that's about. Maybe because the video encoding is really slow or something? Awesome. Last time there wasn't as huge of a delay. Okay, okay. Well, one of these is clearly death. No decoy ahead. Lost Ashes of War. Awesome. Rejuvenating boluses. That's the first time I've seen that. What the heck? Why does this cave have so many treasures? Cool. Nascent butterfly. Oh, what? I wasn't even watching my health. Okay, I might call it quits here, actually. So thank you for whoever stayed around to the end. That was pretty fun. Join me again next Saturday as I do it again. Alright, take care, everyone.